Good morning, everyone. We're continuing here in the words of the Horowitz, NIDCHEI YISRAEL. We spoke about yesterday that even when a person, or even more so, when a person is on the road, when they are going from place to place, when the connection to a shul, to a yeshiva, to a place where they could actually learn and daven is weakened, it's not the time for a person to slack off in his adherence and keeping of the mitzvahs. On the other hand, that's when a person has to buckle down and struggle along with the mitzvahs and do them to the best of their ability, because you need that connection more than ever before. And the opposite, someone who uses judgment properly and he conducts himself according to the way of the Torah, he will be saved from a time of danger. Not only will the mitzvahs be there for you when you need them the most, you will be saved from dangerous times. Chazal teach us, mitzvah magne, a mitzvah, it protects a person, mina yisur, from suffering. And saves, it rescues a person from committing a sin. A mitzvah is magne, it is a protection, and it's a matzlei, it is a salvation. V'gam liyasid, and so too in the future, yiskel liros b'shuasei shel HaKadosh Baruch Hu. When Mashiach is going to come, you will be zeicher to see the salvation of the Ribbono Shel Olam. K'mo she'amru, like it says in the Gemara, Kol asam or choisa ba'olam hazeh, anyone who places their steps, their paths in this world, they will merit to see the salvation of HaKadosh Baruch Hu in the future. If you place your steps seemingly in the right direction in this world, so then you will be zeicher to the salvation in the world to come. Shenemar, like it says, how do we know that? It says in the verse, V'sam derech erena b'yesha Elokim. It says over here, V'sam, I, Hashem, will prepare the way, and I will show him salvation. Al tikre, the Gemara says, Al tikre v'sam, don't read the word v'sam, I will prepare. Ele v'sham derech, instead of the sam as a sin, you should read it with a shin, v'sham derech. What's a lema b'shin yimanis, Duloshin Shuma, which is a language of assessing, which means the following: let me first assess my actions. Let me understand what it is that I am doing. Let me then rise to the challenge and do what is I'm supposed to and what is appropriate. And that way, Zoicha v'roya b'shuasai shel HaKadosh Baruch Hu, you will then merit to see the salvation of Hashem. And this, says the Horowitz, a person needs to keep this in mind carefully. No matter where you are, this is a good thing for us to keep in mind as we're approaching the summer months. Many people go on vacation. Many people's schedule changes drastically. A person has a regular, what we call Seder Hayom, a way that they live every single day. Wake up in the morning, hopefully you go to shul, you daven, you learn a little bit, you go to work, you're ehrlich, you're honest, you do things properly, you come home, you see your wife, you see your kids, you eat dinner, you go back to shul, you daven, you learn a little bit, you come home, and you go to sleep. A person in the summertime, their business slows down a little bit. Often they don't have to work maybe as much. There's something called vacation. Either you travel by car, you travel by plane, you travel in other ways, and you are on the run, you are on the move, and suddenly your regular Seder Hayom, the order of things that you normally do, is different, it changes. And often we think that while we're on vacation, everything is on vacation. Not only our schedule, we can sleep a little bit more, eat a little bit more, have more fun, but we begin to think that our Yiddishkeit, our Torah and our mitzvah is also on vacation. I'll daven a little bit less, I'll learn a little bit less, I won't be so careful with Shmiras Einayim, with watching my eyes, I won't be so careful with this and with that. And says the Horowitz, it's really the opposite. The farther away you are from the center of your spiritual universe, the more you must make sure that you are keeping the mitzvahs and Torah the way that you need to. because that is going to be your Yeshua, that will be your salvation no matter where you are. Whether you're in San Diego or in Palm Springs or in Eretz Yisrael, or you ended up in Europe, or you're on some kind of a cruise, or you're traveling through Bangladesh, it doesn't matter. Says the Chavetz Chaim, don't let go of the Torah and don't let go of the mitzvahs, because that is when you will need it most. And Be'ezah Hashem, we're going to see a beautiful, beautiful Hagah, insights of the Chavetz Chaim starting tomorrow. All the best.